Gentlemen, have you been or has anyone been in a relationship whereby you date a lady who seems not to show affection in the relationship, whereby as a man you find yourself calling her the special names that you've given her? Could be things like precious, honey, love, and all that. But on the flip side, when she talks to you, it's like an official statement, like "Good morning, good morning, hi, Mister." Uh, I'm trying to think about something else, but her words have no affection at all, and rarely would you hear things like "I love you," maybe "I've missed you," maybe "What have you been doing," and all that. So, so most of the time, men, we find ourselves in such situations, and we tend not to have a clue about what we ought to do. And on the flip side is we begin to wear the nice guy cap, and we think it's because our efforts are not appreciated enough, or they're not tokens that are sufficient to make this person love us the way we'd want them to love us. And we try to buy affection. But one thing that I've come to learn is that, and this is something that is also in the Red Pill community, and it is also quoted in Jacob Elliott's book Unplugged, is that affection cannot be bought. It's either it's there or it's not there. You cannot buy affection. So if you are in such a situation, don't put yourself in a place where you have to perform more, do more, communicate more, find out how she's doing more, and all that. You'll get yourself into a process of starting to lose yourself or losing your authenticity just to please her and to try to buy affection. And you don't want to be in that position, because you'll be manipulated by a lady or by your woman. She will manipulate you knowing that, oh, okay, so if I want more, this is how I need to behave. And how you start the relationship, or whatever you tolerate in the relationship, will be magnified in marriage when you take the step towards marriage and having children and all that. And that's something that will also be taught to your children. So what I'd advise is this: begin cutting off and pulling back as well. Pull back. If you've lost your mission, begin working on your mission. If you've lost your purpose, begin focusing on your purpose. Or if you're already focusing on your purpose, give it the time, space, or the mind share that she was occupying. Give that mind share to your purpose as well, so that you don't become or you don't put yourself in a process of programming yourself to become a nice guy. So stick to your purpose, stick to your lane, and also have an abundance mindset, knowing that if you being authentic will offend her and cause her to walk away, or if she decides that she is no longer going to stay with you, or if she decides that maybe you're not the best option. And most of the time when you see a lady behaving that way, she's juggling between two men or three men. So she's trying to compare who's giving me the most value. Or sometimes she has a past of toxic relationships. So when she meets a nice guy who extends love, pursues her, and tries to show her affection, it looks like a strange thing to her, and that's why she begins to resent it and tries to make you pay for what the other guys were not doing. So if you notice such things, it's a mature thing to bring it to her attention. How she responds will dictate your next move. So don't put yourself in a position of disadvantage. Do not become anybody's doormat. And also remember to put yourself first and to choose yourself. Even Jesus taught this thing, and he said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. So first of all, love yourself, then you will know how to love your neighbor. You get it? So work on yourself right now. Focus on your purpose more. Begin to pull back. and allow her to compensate for the space that you've created by pulling back, because desire cannot be bought. Affection cannot be bought. It's either you are loved or you're not loved. Have a nice day.